And then in terms of, because now I'm obviously in the CPG business myself, in terms of like scaling the actual brand, are y'all trying, is that happening? Is it, and where are you with that?
Yeah, so we started, so we're in our fourth year right now. We will turn 5 years old in April of next year. So we're still pretty young, just like you, for a brand. Our initial focus was really create a foundation for the brand in our own backyard. Mm-hmm. You know, we have a story to tell about the brand in our own backyard. And there's a large Cuban American community here as well that supports us. And if we can kind of tell that story, we can project that story, you know, further out. So now we're in that process of beginning to look for additional markets. You know, at this stage, I don't really see a national expansion. You know, I see a more, what we're doing a target market expansion in those markets where we feel there's affinity to this sort of Miami vibe. Yeah. You know, it may not be in Topeka, but it may be in New York, right? Yep. Type of thing. Yep. And so we've embarked on that. We've also done a big push, and we've been very successful here into the duty-free world. So we're on board Carnival cruise ships. Oh, amazing. We're on board MSC, Virgin. We're in all the major stadiums like you know, we pursue some of the larger sports sponsorships. Yeah, the arenas. I think that helps us punch above our weight a little bit, right, to get more exposure. So we're the official craft beer of Inter Miami. Oh, amazing. With La Original, we're now in our fourth year of that, which is it's going amazing. And then with our Tropi Cristal brand, we're the official imported from Miami beer of the Miami Marlins. So the names, yeah. So sneaking in there. Yeah, sneaking in a little bit there, being a little guerrilla. Yeah. But you know, those partnerships, I think, are, you know, they cost money. They're not cheap, but I think it's money well spent, because it helps you, again, you know, create more awareness for the brand. And it accelerates the mass awareness for the brand, and then you see that. You know, really come to fruition down the line relative to your sales in the off trade, like a Publix or whatever. Maybe they had it at the game. Now they recognize it. They're going to see it on the shelf. Yep. So we have a big investment in that. We have a big investment in our case, what we call the on trade, so bars and restaurants. You know, where people enjoy our product when they want to have fun. Right. And so we have a big presence on draft, probably in about 400 taps in South Florida, and growing. Yeah. And you're distributed by Gold Coast, right? By Gold Coast, our same distributor, yeah. Shout out to Frank and Alex. Yes, Alex. And Christina. Yes, our team. Yeah. Great team. No, they're awesome. They're awesome. Amazing team, and very well connected with the community. And, you know, I always thank them and hug them and tell them I love them, because they'll say, "Manny, you always get more. You get a bigger share of mine than most people get here. You're small, and we still give you a shot." I go, "Yeah, well, thank you. We appreciate that, because I mean, we're competing against the big boys there, you know, 100%, and we're just a little fly right now." Yeah, we were. So I did a beer one time. Oh, you did? Yeah, I did it with J.W. Wakefield. Okay. Yeah, and it was No Days Off. It actually looked just like this. It was electrolyte beer. It was delicious. All right. And then we thought we were going to want to do beer, and because we're a beverage company, so we had the trademark for beer and wines and spirits and things like that. And it's something maybe I should talk to you next time. We should do a collaboration. But we went through that whole thing, like meeting with lawyers about the 3-tier system. Oh, that's difficult. And we went and met with all these different beer people, and we were like, we need to stick to water like right now. So it sounds like, so talk to me about those challenges, because I know the biggest challenge in our industry, you hit the nail right on the head. The biggest challenge in our industry is not necessarily the manufacturing and the sort of overall marketing of the product. It's how do you get it to the hands of the consumer? And in our world, you know, there are these archaic, and this is a good way to dovetail into mixología as well, but there are these archaic laws that go back to the 1930s to prohibition that established the 3-tier system, and all these rules and regulations, and every state is different, and it's a nightmare. And it really, it's at this stage, those laws outside of taxation for the federal government and the state governments, they don't even make sense anymore.
Yeah.
But they're kind of the sort of monopoly now for state distributors, right? But anyhow, because of those laws, they established sort of a way to go to market. What's happened in the distribution world over the past 20 years is that it wasn't so difficult 25 years ago because there were a lot more distributors in the market as well. But over the past 25 years, there's been a huge consolidation.
Yeah, Reyes keeps buying everybody up. Yeah.
So at a time when maybe there was 5 or 6 distributors in this local market, now there's 2.
Right. Yep.
You know, and
Eagle and Gold Coast.
Yep. And then every single brand in the world is in either one or the other. And so, you know, there is a pecking order, and rightfully so. I understand it. I'm sure you do as well. There is a pecking order of how you get share of mind within a distributor in order to, you know, for them to make you a higher priority of focus and energy and effort. Obviously, there are other brands that pay the bills, the Coronas and the Heinekens and the Modelos, and I understand that. But on the flip side, I always argue, well, yeah, but, you know, if that were the case, then no little brand would ever become a big brand. Right. So, you know, you take on the brand, you have a responsibility to give me a little bit of share of mind and time and effort, and they do. So we're super happy with Gold Coast. I think, you know, Frank and Alex are amazing. Christina, they're big supporters of the brand, and, you know, we just, you know, we're at a good spot right now to begin target market, the expansion of the brand, and leveraging this duty-free channel is really interesting. Are you in it yet?
No. I'd love to hear about this.
Yeah, it's a really cool channel to begin to kind of plant some seeds, because I believe that channel is all about fun. It's what, you know, you're targeting basically consumers that are in a mindset of vacation and having fun. Yeah. And if your product can be part of that fun, then you're associated with fun. You're associated with fun.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's the one thing. And then the second part of that is that these consumers are from everywhere, right? Miami is the cruise capital of the world. It's not just a moniker. It's real.
It's real.
These people come from all over the U.S. and all over the world. And so a good way of starting to market the brand to those folks where your product is not yet available is on those cruise ships. They're going to see it. They're going to have fun with it. It may not be available in Topeka or in Wichita, or I'm picking Kansas. I'm picking on Kansas, but you know, in Iowa or whatever. But you know what? Eventually it will, and they may have seen it and consumed it, and so you're going to have a leg up by just kind of developing that channel over a long period of time. I'm also targeting the Caribbean.
Okay.
I'm in the British Virgin Islands right now, doing really well in Tortola, Virgin Gorda.
Are you in Jamaica?
Not yet.
Do you want to be?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So my business partner owns Wasinco.
Okay.
The largest food and beverage distributor in the English-speaking Caribbean in Jamaica. So I'll connect you with
it. Thank you. So it's the same idea, right? So if you can be part of that. And you don't have to be everywhere in those markets, but if you can be in the tourism areas and the hotels and the bars, that, you know, you begin to develop that global brand without really being global yet.
Exactly.
Right? Yep. So that's
an interesting fun fact is we've had, since we opened this place in November, and we've had 25 different countries visit this location.
There you go.
Yeah. So in Miami's, you know, that's what Miami does.
Yeah, it's a melting pot.
It's just a melting pot of so many different diverse people and different nationalities, and I love it. So it definitely helps you be known. Like, we also have sold, I don't know all the statistics, but we've sold apparel in like damn near every country.
Oh, like, wow.
Every single country. Like, it's really cool. So, and then when we launched this, in the first 90 days, we sold in every single state in the country, including Puerto Rico.
Who distributes you? Are you choosing like Gold Coast a distributor at every
So
state?
Reyes is our main play. Mm-hmm. We're trying to be very intentional with staying on Molson Coors trucks.
Right.
So we signed with Alabev, who covers the entire state of Alabama. That's a Miller Coors trucks. Yep. We're working on we just signed with JJ Taylor in Tampa. Okay. So that's kind of our play.
John Taylor.
Yeah, Reyes is about to open us up in different markets. We're also with Cisco.
Okay.
So that's helped.
Direct to Cisco, or you go through Gold Coast?
Direct with Cisco.
Okay.
And then we are obviously on Amazon and TikTok Shop, but beverages are tough on those channels because they weigh so much, so the shipping kind of kills you. But yeah, it's I love this industry because it's like playing chess every day. You know, you have to drive desirability and availability at the exact same time, because if you do one without the other, then you run out of money. So it's staying very, very disciplined, and most beverage companies, CPG companies, run out of money. Like that's the biggest.
Well, because you nailed it. I mean, there's a huge investment that you need to make in the brand, right? That's not cheap. Whether it be sponsorships with the Heat or Inter Miami, in my side, these things cost money, but you do it because you're investing in the equity of that brand, and you're thinking long term, right? Not just what's the profit for tomorrow, is what does that do for 10 years from now?
Exactly.
That's how I think.
No, 100%, and it's one of those things. For me, I think we're a unique startup in the sense that it's a 17-year-old brand, because I started this brand in 2008 out of the gym. So the beverages were kind of born out of the gyms. So there's some brand equity that was built up over 14 years before we launched this. So it helped us definitely in this city, in Miami and South Florida. And then attaching ourselves to the Miami Heat was amazing, because what that did, it kind of gave us that street cred of like, you see our logo next to Miami Heat and it's like, okay, they're legit. Yeah. So that was kind of the game plan there, and it's worked beautifully. We've had an amazing partnership with the Heat.
Do you do any other sports sponsorships, or the Miami Heat?
A couple of small like fighters I've been working with. So shout out to Chris Alvidrez, soon to be in the UFC. He just won his fight. I think he's 7 consecutive wins. Wow,
that's pretty cool.
Awesome kid, just an amazing human being. And so stuff like that, but nothing. I think that when you do such a big deal with the Miami Heat, you can't go out there and start doing deals like that with everybody. Like, because when we did the Heat, you can imagine the Marlins came calling into. We had talks with Inter Miami. We had talks with the Florida Panthers. Interesting enough, we're in the charter planes for the Florida Panthers. So we're actually on the Delta charter flights where they they fly on the plane. So that's been a cool.
The Marlins are a great organization. We've been working with them now for 2 years, and I love working with the Marlins. Great guys. Rob Gelman and the team there is very good.
What do you think about the new Freedom Park with Inter Miami?
Amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
Amazing. Right? I just hope we can afford to be there. So they rightfully so.
They better give you that hometown discount now. Come on.
Exactly. We've been with them since the beginning.
Exactly.
But it's amazing. And what's amazing is how it took them a while to get going, but now I travel a lot, so every time I leave and come back, geez, they have another section built already. So I think it's going up pretty fast. They said that they were going to have it ready before the end of the year. I think that they're going to do it.
They want us to be there too. So they want Legacy to be there. And so it's going to be interesting. I've been talking to them. So we'll see.
Yeah.